Needless to say, brows are the one and only most important feature of a woman's face. How many of us have screwed up our brows over the years? Me being the first. Ah, how I wish I could go back in time. But ladies, do not fear. Suman Jalaf is here. With a background in makeup artistry, graphic design and fine art, the Brow Queen is based in London at her Suman Brows Atelier Boutique and Urban Retreat Spa, but also caters to her high-end clientele globally. And it's her natural technique which Suman is best known for.
Well, thank you for being with us here today.
Pleasure. I have all the time. I'm in Dubai.
Yeah.
All my clients in UK like, you can't leave. We are waiting for you.
Yes.
So I'm like, I have a collab to do. I'll be back in 2 days. I never planned it. It's sheer hard work. I literally went with my gut instinct. Like I'm a Sagittarius, guys. That means I get bored very quickly. So I went through all channels of all beauty, from facialist, nails, makeup. But brows was something really niche at the time, 10 years going back. Nobody was doing brow threading and specializing that into like something bespoke, which I then created. Carried on doing that along the lines of working in top spas in London. There was times where I was freelancing door to door, a lot of free jobs. It's been tough. So then I've had my opportunities and I grab them when I feel like they're going to be right to collab. But social media came around 2014. That also helped me boost my clientele. But prior to that, it was the powerful tool for me was the word of mouth. When I came to Dubai 4 years back, I just wanted a vacation. I literally posted something like coming to Dubai, inquire, do book now. It was like 3 days and I was swamped and I was like, that was magical. How did that happen? I haven't done nothing in Dubai. I just posted something and it was like shocking to see how many people know about me and they wanted to meet me and have me talk about their brows or fix them. And then people say, how do you get this high-end client royalty to celebs? Again, sheer hard work. It's just word of mouth and someone must have told somebody. So I have to say I'm quite lucky that I self-PR, like people pay for this and it's, I would love to have somebody help me, but it happened itself because I must have done somebody in London and then that person would have gone to the next journalist and I do have a beautiful team. I created my brow babies,
well done.
Brow artists, so they can see them because I've trained them and they're amazing.
That's
and I still am
good.
hands-on. People think I made people don't know actually I do brows or I created the brow brand. I actually am hands-on. I still do the brows behind the scenes. I'm fully booked. I enjoy it with passion. I'm not ready to give up. And I'm like, what's the next thing? I have to do the next thing. Definitely want an amazing product out there. And people say, oh, like a makeup pencil. I'm like, not quite, because there's so many brow pencils out there. Something different, something amazing. But I can say the Academy is launching next month. So through the process of 2014, when I did my social media, there's been so many like DMs of people saying, I'm a makeup artist or I want to change career. Are you ever going to train? I really want to learn what you're doing and what you do is amazing. And that I'm like so overwhelmed and touched by it. Thank you.
Yes.
But yes, I created something now that I'm going to teach. I'm ready to give my skills and knowledge to the students that want to learn. Yeah. Been doing eyebrow shaping from school friends to teachers since the age of 12.
Wow!
So that was just a hobby. Like I knew that somebody needed to clean the eyebrows out. I don't keep a record card of clients that come in for brow shaping and a bespoke, brow tinting, henna brows, or showing them how to do the eyebrows. I remember them if they would come back to me in 6 weeks or 9 weeks or 1 year's time. I would remember how I did it the first very time they came.
Wow!
So it's an art thing. I think you have to have an eye for it. That's something I can't really teach. I can do my best, but they have to have it in them to know. It's like a makeup artist to know how an eyebrow will frame their face by applying application. So when somebody comes and shows me a picture and says, I want Cara Delevingne and her face shape is not going to match this client specifically wants it, I have to then give her the knowledge. I'm going to not just talk about brows straight away, I'm going to give her the knowledge about her face shape, why she can't have it, and if the microblading will suit her skin type, or should she not do it and just go to, applying application makeup or how to tame them. I'm always giving them education what is good for their brows and suit their face. So
Don't look at me.
No, it's a good question because I started off this idea of having semi-permanent makeup was purely my mum losing her eyebrows 25 years ago with chemotherapy.
Oh, bless.
That was the main cause. I wanted to help people with massive, gaps, chunks, scars from accidents or alopecia. It's a shame you get kids like teenagers below the age of 6 and I can't do, but I can tell them how to apply makeup until they can have it done. So that's the reason why I got into it, from my mother losing her eyebrows.
Well, that's a beautiful cause, by the way, definitely.
And over the years, microblading was heard about, you know, still is the biggest trend, but I don't go by trends. I do the technique because it looks more natural.
Okay.
There's brow shading, which is different tool use, but I don't like the way the semi-permanent looks on certain skin types because it always looks uniform and it's no hair strokes, and that's my forte. So it's social media's fault because a lot of clients have had it done, influencers and a few celebs, and it's been very popular. I do threading. I don't wax, I don't tweeze.
Oh, you do threading?
I only thread.
Okay.
Don't hate me for those that are wax experts, but I believe it, you know, it's not good for the eye, it is sensitive.
Yeah.
I have more control with the thread, so I know what I'm removing. Threading is always something, actually if you ask me what treatment I enjoy, it is threading, and the, because what I do is I thread and I will tint the eyebrows in a certain way, I will brush the hairs. Because brow lamination is a big next wild thing going now, so people are talking about brow lamination, it's all the brush up effect looked, so they want it looking bushier. A lot of teenagers, the younger youth, have amazing eyebrows because they don't live in the 70s where they're overplucked, so they have such young, fresh, big, you know, bushy eyebrows. It's something I got from Amazon. It's very cheap, but it's organic, and it's called Earth to You, if I'm correct. Like a brown organic packaging, and it's organic castor oil, thick, sticky kind of residue to it. So I get, what's great about it, it comes with a pipette. It's like a mascara bottle with the brush and a pipette. So you get some and you pour some into that. So it's a travel size. I use it religiously every night after washing my face, ready for bed, and I just comb it through my lashes because I have natural lashes, just to condition them. And if any more can grow, fabulous. But for my brows, I put it around on top of it, brush it through, and just massage it underneath on the skin. Because what helps the brows grow is amazing ingredients in the castor oil. But if you can just massage your brows at night time for a few minutes, it just stimulates blood, and that can generate, you know, follicle, hair growth. But it definitely would not shed away your existing brows. It's easy, it's cheap, and it's organic, and it works. But it's a slow process, so it's something you just have to be patient and just do.
It's not a miracle process, of course.
And I'm a believer of just like before leaving the house, if you do your makeup day to day, or you don't do makeup with the brows, just brush it up. If you've got unruly hairs to even straight hairs, not dense hair, dense eyebrows, just brush them, set them with a clear gel. And then off you go. If you need to fill it in with a pencil, then brush them last. I've met so many people tonight on the event, and they were not told to put SPF on the eyebrows, and that's something I'm really religious about. After microblading, after a period of healing, after that, you know, even not just because we're in Dubai, but even in the cold, the rays, UV rays, just put SPF on the eyebrows as you do on your face, because we need to take care of the skin. I know it comes out quite white, but keep, you know, rubbing until it is absorbed, but that will protect the colour of the eyebrows, so it doesn't change colour. I was always taught, you know, from my mother, like, it's always good to give, but obviously when I saw my mother lose her eyebrows, I knew what it did for her for confidence, and that's something I can offer. And you know, I'm quite spiritual, and I'm very thankful to God to giving me what I have today, that I think is good to give back something, and that's something I can offer. And I do it purely from my heart, and if I have the time, I fit it in to participate in charities. And if you know, I don't want to miss the opportunity. I always get asked if I would like to do something for a charity event, so Macmillan, Great Ormond Hospital, just give vouchers for microblading, or physically book them in to do eyebrows. This is why I'm here for my visit, to manage to set up something with a clinic. So next year I'll be doing regular visits, because I have come in the past and it's tricky to get bookings, and I understand I'm here for a short period of time, so it'd be nice to keep those happy faces and come back for the retouches often. And let's take it from there.
We would love to have you here permanently, please.
London will be upset.
I know. 6 months here, 6 months London. How would that sound?
3 months, on and off. Let's see. I'd love to.
Well, thank you so much for being with us today.
My pleasure.
Such a pleasure.
So sweet. Thank you for having me. It's been amazing.